I've been natural for over 5 years and I have had two huge setbacks. One was in 2016 and that was when life happened, and the other was last year, 2019. That was traumatic. What's up, beautiful people, and thank you for popping. If you're new here, I am Sendus and I am here to help you embrace your natural hair by showing you how to make your natural hair journey less stressful and healthy in the most economical way possible. And I'll also be throwing in some organic skincare attitude, because sis, we just have to limit the use of chemicals on our body. We eat just too much of it, you know, sis. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you can catch up with what goes on around here. Plus, I have a series on little things that contribute to healthy head of natural hair coming up in a couple of weeks, and you don't want to miss it. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. This is my first video in 2020. Happy New Year to you guys. I hope this new year brings us all the goodies that we always wanted. So I thought I should start this new year on a clean note and be honest with you guys and share what has been happening to me and my hair in 2018, maybe towards the end of 2018 or early 2019. I posted a video of how I broke my hair, and I was still in the process of regrowing my hair, and in April 2019 something happened. This was just a week after my wash day and I had put my hair in a chunky twist. So I was remoisturizing and trying to retwist my hair after a week, and then I discovered there was a lot of hair coming out. It was excessive, very noticeable and alarming. I was surprised because I didn't expect to see that much amount, because my wash day was just a week ago. So why should I be having this whole lot? I do not even get this whole lot on wash day. What is happening? So I decided to check the strands of the hair that was coming out. I noticed that they were very long, and then I noticed one of the ends has white bob, and most of the hairs were like that. So it wasn't breakage in any way, it was shedding. Why is my hair shedding this much? I was shocked. I thought hard to see if I could arrive at any reason why this is happening, but I couldn't. Later on, I began to feel like, you know, say maybe a premonition or something, that all the hair around this area were coming out in good chunks. I knew something was going on around this area, but I was too scared to check. Ejo, when will Mr. Die not die? Me ask her. I would have to check at some point, so I decided to put my hair in mini twist in this video right here to keep my hair away. And while I was preparing my hair for the mini twist, I summoned courage to check what was going on. Well, I knew saying it out might be difficult for you, and that's why I decided to come join you out here. Guys, when she parted the front of her hair right from the center like this, she discovered she was going... Okay. I can say it too. But we should just pull it upright, I guess. Now that it's hard, I think I should just take my leave now, right? But don't forget to tell them your length check in January 2019 and compare it with the length check of January 2020. Guys, have to deliver to our video. See you next time. Guys, I felt very sad because natural hair is what people know me for, and if I cannot do well with my natural hair, so what exactly am I sharing with you people? Side note, I really do not care about length, but no, my hair should not be shedding. I shouldn't go bald. Abba now. On to waiting now. Who I offend? Village people serve. And I also had a big event coming up in 2 months before then, and I was planning to do, you know, low slick ponytail with center parting and all of that, but my heart just shattered. So I went on Google, typed in the exact description of what was happening to me. Sudden bald spot on the front center of the head. I don't even know, I just put it in and Google just came up with alopecia areata, area 2, well, whatever they pronounce it, but I'll keep saying alopecia areata, so if it is correct, all right, you know what I'm talking about. And Google said it is self-diagnosable, but what is the cause? Nothing. It is an autoimmune disease where something send wrong signal to the hair follicles and attack the hair follicles, and the hair around the place just falls, and it can happen to anybody, even the eldest person on the head. That's scary. Like, why would your hair just have to fall without no serious visible, or as a result of what you do? However, they said it should regrow in 6 to 12 months, and because it is usually temporary, but in some cases it can be permanent. What? So what did I do to grow back my bald spots, reduced shedding, and able to retain some length? First, I was supposed to go see a dermatologist or something, but the hospital my clinic referred me to was on the higher plan of the health insurance I was on. So if I was there, they wouldn't even attend to me. However, I shared it with one person on hygiene who is a herbal formulator, and she was like, okay, maybe she could make some herbal oils for me and see if there would be any improvement. But for some reason, I just didn't want to think about it, because the effect of this sudden hair loss is trauma, and I had a whole lot going on with me at that period in time, and I did not want my hair to be a part of it. So I just decided to keep it cool and not do anything big, not but. So while my twist was on, I was doing my regular wash routine and moisturized, and so I use my scalp oil for my scalp because I have a special oil for my scalp. So after my mini twist was out, 2 months later, God, there was so much hair. From take down to washing to styling to I felt like half of my hair came out. Moving on from there, I decided to look through my hair to see if there were other bald spots. I was seeing some things that looks like bald spot, then doesn't look like bald spot because it wasn't like pure bald. I could still see strands of hair from those areas, but I decided to be intentional about the way I sectioned my hair. Usually I would go from the center down like this, then parts into 4 like this. So I changed that style and started doing like 3 at the front, 3 at the back, because I discovered that I sleep with my head like this, so the hair around the center part also sleep like this. So I noticed that the hair around that area were thinning out, not going bald. So I concluded that I only had the bald spots at the top of my head. Another thing I started to do was to change to ayurvedic hair care. From shampoo to conditioner to oil to hair butter, everything was herbs. The oil I was using were infused with herbs, the butter I was using were infused with herbs, and it began to reduce little by little, not like drastically. No, it didn't reduce drastically, little by little, like little drops of water. So I will notice on wash day I don't lose so much hair, but during the week or a week after, when I remoisturized my hair or restyle it, I see a lot of hair. I see more than what came out on wash day. So I was consistent with bi-weekly wash day. I was consistent with my pre-poo because my hair was breaking at the same time, and the pre-poo has been really helpful. And my hairstyle was basically twist, no other thing. People didn't really understand what was going on. Like, you don't style your hair, you don't make your hair, you don't do this, you don't do that, you should be doing all of this. But I was going through something totally different. So my hairstyle was basically twist of any form: mini twist, chunky twist, loose twist, normal size twist, everything twist. So on this day, I decided to check the hair. I wasn't checking what was going on with it anymore. So on this particular day, I decided to check there, and I see this growth. Guys, I was excited, like, oh my God, my hair is growing back. Yeah, Father Lord, I was excited because I was using fenugreek as my deep conditioner. Fenugreek can give your hair some strength and acts like some protein. So I did not want to use any protein treatment, not to aggravate whatever was going on with my hair. So on this day, I just felt, okay, let me do a protein treatment because I noticed the shedding was reducing, but the breakage was not. Guys, that was like the first time ever that my hair didn't really break after wash day. It worked. I was happy. Sometimes last year November I decided to start working out because this girl is adding up so much, you know. We can't just be getting fat like so because of the workout I was sweating so much on my scalp and I wasn't feeling comfortable to go 2 weeks without washing my hair. But guys, I was washing my hair once a week and the difference was clear. It has been wonderful. And in January 2019 I measured about 13 inches for the side and the back of my hair and about 10 inches for the front of my hair. And now this January 2020 this is the length of my hair and I think it's about 14 for the side and the back, and it's about, is it 12 or 13 now for the front. So now let me show you the bald spot right now. What's today's date? Today is 17th of January. So if we go right in the middle right now, guys, the hair has really grown. Guys, you could barely see anything there anymore. Look at, yeah. So guys, this is it. This is the length of the hair now. So it's like nothing ever happened in that area. I do notice my hair volume has reduced. It is not as full as it used to be. And of course, I'm also thankful that I'm able to grow beyond the 13 inches that was there in January 2019. And I have some length to show for it. So I'll put the list of all the products that I used in the description box below, most of which are Nigerian brands. I never truly know how people living with alopecia feels deep inside of until this happened to me. The hair loss isn't actually the problem, but the trauma associated with it. Plus, it also affects one's self-confidence. So if you have someone that's experiencing hair loss beside you, show them some support, just encourage them in any way that you can. So if you are experiencing alopecia, hair loss, shedding excessively in any way, guys, I know how it feels now and my heart is with you. If you watch this video to the end, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell because I have a series coming up in a couple of weeks that's going to help you on your natural hair journey. And remember to give this video a like, put a comment down below, let me know your thoughts about alopecia. Are you experiencing it? What have you done to it that grew back your hair? Share this video with someone that is experiencing alopecia. And again, thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in my next video.